I don't know what to say about today. Today is one of these days that I pretty much stayed or attempted to stay off the news as much as possible. And no matter where you go, you see the foolishness of today. I don't want no free trial or anything. So you guys tell me, how do y'all feel about today? How do you feel about Donald Trump? How do you feel about Elon Musk? How do you feel about the pardons? How do you feel about Barack Obama? How do you feel about Michelle Obama? How do you feel about today? Because the news just keeps rolling in nonstop. They said it's a red moon tonight. I don't know if that's true. Let's see. Let me look that up. Okay, so it's all this stuff. People just making up stories, I guess. I don't see anything to really confirm that there really is going to be a red moon tonight. But man, oh man, I am tired, boy. Emotions all over the place. Mainly because, you always have that little bit of, it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to impact me directly too bad. Things like that. And there are things that are happening that's not going to impact me that I could definitely empathize for. But however, though, when I see the whole entire that salute, I was just like, wow. And a salute like that has gotten people, well, not even a salute like that, words have gotten people lose their jobs. I mean, think about Nick Cannon. I remember he made that little statement he made. He got kicked off a bunch of shows, was struggling for money and all kinds of stuff. But Elon Musk, South African, now somehow is essentially a king in America. He came here and made himself a king. Can get away with doing that kind of salute. And we're not crazy now. I remember people were saying that could have been a Roman salute. I don't believe it. And if you're watching, go ahead, comment and subscribe or something. But there's that was not a Roman salute. I went back and looked through a bunch of videos to see what a Roman salute was. And even if it was a Roman salute, man, it's not Roman. He's South African. So I thought maybe just maybe it's a South African salute. I would do a look at their salutes. Nope. And I was like, man, that man is very bold to go ahead and do that. And most of the time, people of that certain group will make people apologize. But Elon is so rich, I don't ever see them making him apologize for anything because he's has more money than all of them combined probably at this point. He's literally at the point to where he could do whatever he wants and nobody can check him. Nobody can check this man. You could get on a stage and do that kind of salute in America. Mm-hmm. And I don't even necessarily agree with I don't agree with our blind allegiances. But when our largest ally has an issue of salute like that, it's gonna be very telling. It's gonna be very, very telling if they make him apologize, he comes out with a statement or something. Because normally when something like that happens, oh, that's very anti-Semitic. Seems like pretty much anything is anti-Semitic for the most part, but that salute in particular is most definitely it. So if he doesn't come out, if he doesn't come out and make a statement saying, you know, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize the impact, all that other BS is to try to save face, then you'll know, then you'll really know how much they really care about that stuff and how much they just want to keep control of people, mainly the people that look more like me. Now, the whole entire Trump doing a bunch of pardons, that was expected, right? Trump doing, I think they said about 1,500 pardons for the January 6 people. Okay, cool. I would expect nothing different. If those people went there and stormed our Capitol for you, at the very least you should do is pardon them. I don't necessarily agree with it. I don't like it, but I understand it, right? When it comes to the whole entire of God, a lot of stuff has happened today. I'm kind of tired at this point too. This kind of late. What is this thing doing? I don't know. How y'all feel about today so far? Are y'all happy? Did Elon surprise you? And people are making a big deal about Barack Obama not showing up. Excuse me, Michelle Obama not showing up with Barack Obama. I could care less about that too. The man came there. He was very confident. His wife didn't want to come for whatever reason. They had marital problems. So what? That's normal at this point. Everybody's having marital problems. That's not my business. The only thing I care about, he fulfilled his duty as the former president and coming in for the inauguration. And speaking of the inauguration, there were so many companies there. So many companies. But the other thing I find very interesting, people are giving Trump so much credit for saving TikTok, but it was his administration that helped cause the ban of TikTok. He started that whole entire going down that rabbit hole. Um, and then Biden, he just didn't do nothing about it because he just, oh man, the man ran for president. I don't know how many times, had his opportunity and blew it. Biden is literally going to be remembered as probably one of the worst presidents of the United States. He's going to be remembered as a money laundering president. That's how Biden's going to be remembered, as a money laundering president. Because I lost count of how much money we sent to Israel and Ukraine. And all that could not have been needed for whatever things they're going to do with their things in the field overseas. A lot of that had to be money laundering. I have no proof. There's no reason for us. It seemed like every 3 months we were seeing billions and billions of dollars. But yet, people here can't get crap. And loyalists make up excuses. Oh, yeah, they don't have it for this fund, yada, yada, yada. If you could pull money out of the thin sky to sit here and send billions to a war that has nothing to do with us on both ends, I don't care what you say, it literally has nothing to do with us on both ends. But yet, Florida, the Dakotas, California now can't get a dime really. What, like $750? And now these people are in threat of losing their homes, and businesses are now trying to buy it out. And the president that's supposed to be looking out for the people, that's supposed to be doing something, because we're paying so much in taxes, like a ridiculous amount of taxes. We're taxed on our taxes, is kind of ridiculous. That, it just shows how much of a joke Biden really was. It really does show how much a joke that his administration was. And this is not me being a Republican coming down on a Democrat. This is me being an American citizen that see it for what it is. Literally did nothing for us. I mean, what I mean for us, the people who are actually in need. If you have people in your country that literally got flooded out their homes, or the homes got blown away, or the homes got burned down, but yet somehow you can't do anything to come up with any money for them or send real military aid. But hey, let's go ahead and just funnel some money over to Israel. Let's funnel some money to Ukraine. How much of that went to his pockets? And granted, he's old, he won't be able to spend it, but I guess he'll go to his junkie son. And that was kind of mean for me to say. But, and he has other kids too, but I mean, come on, man. Come on. I don't think it's a wrong thing to love your country, want to put your country first. And Biden didn't do that. But then again, there's old clips of Biden talking about how um, I forgot it was. I think he said if he always wanted to be a Zionist, and um, he realized he didn't have to be born Jewish to be one. It was something along those lines. And I was like, Jesus, man. So the riots in the walls from the '90s, and we just didn't see it in time to pay attention. He was forced fed down our throats. Now we have Trump again, and I mean, nobody really wanted Trump, but at least Trump was a choice. Unlike Kamala, Kamala was forced upon us. Nobody wanted Kamala. I mean, nobody really wants to admit it, but nobody wanted Kamala. The woman never really performed well when it came to this level. So now we have Trump, somebody that's seemingly, now it's too soon to tell, right? But seemingly sold his seat to the highest bidder. Because if Elon can get on stage and do a salute like that, and we still haven't heard a statement from him, because I was just looking before I hopped up on here, I was like, maybe he made a statement realizing how dumb that was. But then again, I realized once you're rich, excuse me, not rich, once you're the elite wealthy, you don't really care about consequences. You don't have to. Nobody's going to check you. Anybody who could potentially check you, just buy them out. I mean, what, $1 million to Elon is probably like a penny to American to average person, or a dollar. That's nothing to him. And people keep buying his crappy ass cars. You know what's really sad is, or what would kind of open my eyes about this whole entire Elon. He's kind of getting over on us with these cheap trucks he's trying to sell, because they have been battle tested multiple times and it just fall apart in junk. And then if you look at the luxury cars, or not even the luxury cars, the average cars in places like China, their average cars blows the Cybertruck out the water. But somehow we made Elon rich enough. Somehow he fooled us to think that that little piece of crap truck of his is a luxury vehicle. I miss the good old days when people took a pride, in American-made vehicles like Fords or Dodges. You know, it's just quality work that are made from factories here for the most part. But we don't have that anymore, unfortunately. We got Elon's Cybertruck and his little Tesla cars that are quote unquote environmentally friendly, but however, it's a lot more dangerous due to mining to get those lithium from the batteries are conveniently in a place that's been flooded out, that's getting no aid. But how somehow we're sending money overseas to be money laundered. Again, that's just my theory. I don't know if that's true. I don't know, man. I guess I just came out here to vent a little bit. I'm kind of tired. This live was different from the other ones I normally do. I don't know what I did wrong on this one. I'm normally able to see a chat, or maybe I didn't turn on the chat feature. I don't know. Let me close this and reopen it.